Hi guys, hope you're all doing great today. Today you don't need any equipment, just yourselves. Before we get warmed up, just a reminder, today's class is sponsored by the Hannah and Frank Grossman Charitable Trust. So let's go ahead and get nice and warmed up here. Scoot forward in your seat, arms down by your side. We'll start by looking over our shoulder and switching. Other side. Switch in the center, other side. Look over your shoulder, switch, look over, switch, over, switch, over, switch. Great job. Look over and relax. Let's bring those hands to our shoulders. We're going to reach up and over, switch, up and over, switch, up and over, switch, up and over, switch. Great job. Keep it up and over, switch, up and over, switch, up and over, switch. Let's bring it across our body, across, switch, across, switch, cross, switch, across, switch. You got it. Across, switch, cross, switch. Great job. And let's bring those hands and elbows up for a goal post. We're going to close, open, reach up and down. Close, open, up, down. So your wrists should stay in line with your elbows here, not forward, not back, right in line. Close, open, up, down. Keep those shoulders relaxed, no shrugging, but keep the elbows lifted. Up, down, close, open, up, down. Great job. One more here. Close, open, up, down, and shake it out. Great job. All right, we're going to twist to one side, hold, twist to the other side, hold, twist, hold, twist, hold. Great job. Twist, hold, twist, hold, twist, hold, twist, hold, twist, hold. And great job, and relax. Looking forward here, let's get those legs moving. You can either do some knee hugs here, or just lift the feet up, or lift the heels up, whatever you can do to get that lower body moving, trying to get those hips and knees nice and warmed up. Bring it in, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. You got it. In and in. Bring it in, bring it in. Move those legs. You got it. Bring it in, bring it in. Bring it in, bring it in. Keep it up. Bring it in, bring it in. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Let's loosen up those hips even more. Let's bring that knee out. Bring that knee out. So you can physically pull that knee out while those feet are down and relaxed, or you can step or slide it out, whatever's more comfortable for you. Just trying to loosen up those hips. I know my joints are feeling super tight, especially as the weather is getting colder here. So a nice warm up here where we get those joints moving really makes a world of a difference and safer exercise. Great job. Out, in, one more, out, in, and great job. All right, let's just do some ankle rolls here. So roll it out on one side, or you can shake it side to side with your foot on the ground. and roll it in. Let's point and flex, point forward, flex up, point forward, flex up, point, flex, point, flex, and shake it out. Switch other side, same thing, roll it out or shake side to side. And switch. And point and flex, point and flex. And shake it out. Great job. All right, we'll work those, we'll do a little bit of dexterity on our fingers here. So let's bring those hands up. We're going to tap our thumb to each one of our fingers and then give me a flick. So you're going to tap pointer, middle, ring, pinky, flick them out. Here we go. Pointer, middle, ring, pinky, flick them out. Pointer, middle, ring, pinky, flick them out. Pointer, middle, ring, pinky, flick them out. Flick them out. Great job. Pointer, middle, ring, pinky, flick them out. Pointer, middle, ring, pinky, flick them out. Two more. Pointer, middle, ring, pinky, flick them out. One more. Pointer, middle, ring, pinky, flick them out. Great job. Now wiggle those fingers for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Great job. All right. Grab some water. Whatever you need. We're going to start off with some total body movements, working some mobility, big movements, aerobic movements. So, like I said, no equipment needed. First things first, we're going to sit nice and tall, upper body. We're going to bring them out to a T raise. Okay, not to a V, not to a V this way, but right in the middle. Okay, lower body, just like our warm-up, we can step or slide out, switching. Okay, or you can keep them planted and just focus on the arms. Biggest thing here, I want you to sit nice and tall. Don't lean forward. Core is engaged. And here we go. T raise with a step. T raise with a step. T raise with a step. Great job. T raise. T raise. T raise. Lift and lift. Lift and lift. You got it. Lift and lift. Lift. Great job. Go as slow or as fast as you're comfortable. Lift and lift. Give me 10. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. All right. Next thing we've got, we're going to bring our legs out in front of us and we're going to do a hip hinge here. So I can turn to the side and show you. To the side, so legs are straight out, soft bend in your knees. Hands can either be on your chair or your hips, and we're going to do a hip hinge here and pull to the top. So basically you're hinging at your hips with your back flat. Think about sticking your butt back behind you and then squeezing your glutes to the top. Here we go. Nice stretch in the hamstrings and then squeeze at the top. Hinge and squeeze. Hinge and squeeze. Hinge. Hinge and squeeze. Give me 10. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. All right, I want you to keep those feet out in front of you. You can bend them a little bit here, but they're out in front of you. We're going to take a row with a step back. So From here, arms are going to be out in front, and you're going to pull those elbows back, pull those elbows back. As you do that, you're going to step it back, switch, step it back, switch. So alternating on those feet. You don't need to do the feet if you don't want to. If you just want to do those rows back, you can. Keep the shoulders down and relax. We're pulling the elbows back, squeezing the shoulder blades at the top. Totally up to you. Here we go. Let's row, step it back, row, step it back. Big thing here, don't shrug the shoulders up as you pull. Keep them down and relaxed as best you can. Row, step it back, row, step it back. Row, step it back, row, step it back. You got it. Step and row, step and row. Pull it back. You got it. Great job. Row, step it back, and row, step it back. Keep it up. 10. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Great job. All right, next one we've got here, we're going to switch those feet out. So we're going to straighten one leg stays bent, and then we're going to switch them. Skiers here, so your front foot is going to be to your heel, back foot to your toe, and then we switch. Switch. You can jump like I'm doing here, or you can slide them. Okay, totally up to you. If you want to be crazy and add some upper body, you can bring your hands to your shoulders, push up, pull down, push up, pull down. So either slide or step. Or you can ditch the feet and just push it up, pull it down. Up to you. Here we go. Up, pull it down. Bring it up, pull it down. You got it. Up and down. Up and down. Move those feet. Heels and toes. Here we go. Up and down. Up and down. And breathe. Up, down, up. Bring it down. You got it. Up and down. Up and down. Up, down. Here we go. Give me 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Great job. All right, next one, we've got one more, and then we'll take a rest. We're going to work that core here, arms down by your side. We're just going to tap those ankles side to side. You got it. We got to rest after this. Tap down to those ankles or to your outside of your knee. Basically, got straight arms like a penguin. Tap and tap, tap and tap. And here we go, 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Great job. Go ahead, shake it out. Take a rest. All right, we're going to repeat just like that. So from the top, we've got the T raises with those side steps. Sitting nice and tall here. T raise. You can add those steps or slides if you want. Here we go. Out. T raise with a step. Check that posture. Sit nice and tall. T raise and step. T raise and step. Here we go. Give me 10. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Great job. All right, next one we've got here, we're going to do straighten those legs out in front of us for a hip hinge. Okay, hands on our seat or our hips, and we're going to do a nice hip hinge here. So back nice and flat, hinge at those hips, and pull through those glutes. Here we go. Great job. Let's go 10. 3, 2, and 1 to the top. Great job. All right, next, remember we've got those steps with our rows. So bring those legs out in front still, hands out, row and step. Shoulders stay down, elbows pull back, squeeze your shoulder blades together at the back there. Great job. Pull it back, step it back, pull it back, step it back, and breathe. And breathe. And give me 10. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. All right. We've got those skiers, so feet going back and forth. You're either hopping or you're sliding or you're keeping planted. You can even lift toes here. And we're adding that reach up, pull down to hit those shoulders and upper back. But you can also do skip that or just do that. Lots of options. Whatever you can stick to. Everyone's got an option. Here we go. Push and pull. Slide those feet. You got it. Up and down. Up and down. Move those arms, move those legs. Up and down. Arms and legs. Up and down. Up and down. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Great job. All right, separate those feet some, arms down by your side. We're going to tap those ankles here or knees. Straight arms here like a penguin waddling. You got it. Tap and tap. Working those oblique abdominals here. Tap and tap. Great job. Almost there. You've got 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Great job. All right, take a rest here. Grab some water, whatever you need, and we'll repeat just like that again. All right, we're gonna go last round here for those T raises and those lateral side steps here. So Last round, best round. Give it a nice push here, and then we'll switch things up. Here we go. T raise and step. T raise and step. Great job. Here we go. 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Great job. We've got those hip hinges next, so let's straighten those legs out in front of you, hands to your hips or seat, and we're going to hinge. Row and step, row and step. Keep it up. And we're going to hinge forward. Hinge at those hips, pull through those glutes. Hinge at those hips, pull through those glutes. Great job. 10. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Feet out in front of you. We've got those steps with our rows. So hands out in front, feet out in front, row and step. 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 Here we go. Keep it up. Give me 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Great job. Separate those feet, arms down by your side. We've got those ankle taps. And tap. And tap. Great job. And tap. And tap. And tap. And tap. Keep it up. You got it. Tap. And tap for 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Great job. All right, grab some water here. Take a rest. We're going to switch things up. We've got 3 moves, 3 rounds. So this one we're going to do sit to stands or leg lifts, whatever you choose, push-ups, and then one for our core. So sit to stands as usual. You've got feet in line with your hips. Starting, you can either have hands on your seat, just lift those hips up and sit. Just those hips up, or you can push off, stand to the top, or you can have hands on your shoulders. Nice big sit up, sit down. Okay? Other option, you can do leg lifts, so straight leg out, lift it up and down. Lift it up and down. Or you can even do points and flex. Point and flex. So you're still moving, but if either of those other two are too much. For the single leg stuff, you'll go 30 seconds on each side. So I'll tell you when that is the time, because we're going to go for a minute on the sit to stand. So I'll tell you halfway so you know to switch on those leg lifts. All right, so let's get started with that here. I'm just going to angle myself here so you can see a little better. And here we go. Sit to stand or leg lifts. Whatever you choose. Great job. You're halfway. Go ahead and switch on the leg lifts or the toe points. Great job. You got less than 10 here. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. All right, have a seat if you're not already. Separate those feet, hands on your legs. We're going to take it to a push-up here. So you're going to drop that chest down. Big push-up at the top. Once you're here, reach it out, chest stretch, and start again. Here we go. Drop that chest down, big push-up, and reach it out. Drop it down, push it up, reach it out, and down. Drop it down, push it up, out, and down. Great job. Drop it down, push it up, reach it out, and down. Here we go. Give me 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Great job. All right, from here, keep that wide stance. We've got one for our core, so we're going to stir the pot. So we're going to bring our hands together. What we're going to do, we're going to rotate forward, stir the pot one way, and then switch other way. So we're working our whole core here, feet stay planted. If you want, you can use your hand to hold on, and you can just do one arm. You can hold on with both and just do the shoulders here. Bring it around. Totally up to you. Here we go. Just remember to switch directions there. Great job. And here we go for 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Great job. All right, take a rest here. We've got 2 more rounds like that, so keep it up. You're doing great. All right, so when you're ready, either leg lifts or sit to stands. Let's get set here. Actually, I'll give you, so my timer is even. I'll give you about 20 seconds here, so take some breaths in and out. And we'll get started here in 10. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. We're moving for a minute. Again, I'll tell you when we're halfway. All right, we're halfway. Go ahead and switch on leg lifts. Great job. Keep it up. And you've got 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Great job. All right, push-ups again here. Separate those feet, hands to your knees. Back nice and flat. Here we go. Drop your chest and push to the top. And add that chest stretch there too. Here we go. Keep it up. Here we go for 10. 3, 2, and 1, and shake it out. Great job. All right, we've got those stir the pots next. Remember your options, and here we go. Stir the pot one way, stir the pot other way. Great job. Keep moving. Here we go. Give me 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Great job. All right, another rest here. Quick one, and then we'll do our last and final round here. So finishing off here with those sit to stands or leg lifts for a minute. You've got 20 seconds here, and we'll get started. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. All right, halfway, switch. Great job, 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. And shake it out. All right, separate those feet. We've got those push-ups with the chest stretch here. Last time on these. And here we go. Drop it down, push it up, reach it out, and down. And here we go for 10. 3, 2, and 1, and shake it out. Great job. All right, we've got one last round of stir the pot. So bring those hands together or on your seat. And we're going to stir the pot one way and stir the pot other way. You got it. Stir the pot one way and stir the pot other way. Great job. Keep it up here for 10. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. And shake it out. All right, grab some water here. And let's cool it down here. Stretch it out. Let's start by stretching out those hips, either ankle over ankle and hinge forward. Loosen up your hip there, or ankle over knee and hinge forward. Nice deep stretch here and hold it. Great job. Keep breathing. In 3, 2, 1. Relax and switch. Same thing other side, ankle over ankle or ankle over knee. Hinge forward and hold. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Let's straighten one leg out in front, hands to your seat, and hinge at those hips, stretching out your hamstring here. Back stays nice and flat, and hold this. 3, 2, and 1. And switch other leg out. Flex that toe up and hinge forward. 3, 2, 1, and shake it out. Let's separate those feet. Let's twist to one side and hold. Stretch out your core. Switch other side. And relax, shake it out. Let's bring one arm across chest and pull to you. And switch other side, across chest, pull to you. Trying to pull close to you, flaring that shoulder away from your body, stretching your shoulder and tricep. And relax. I want you to bring one hand behind your head, one hand behind your back on your tailbone, and then try to just scooch those fingers as close as you can to touch and hold it. And switch other side, other hand behind head, other hand behind back, and scooch them close. And slowly unwind, shake it out. I want you to pulse those hands back, stretching your chest and shoulders. And then reach back behind you, interlace your fingers together, or grab the back of your chair and then straighten those elbows, stretch out your chest and shoulders. Great job. Relax your chin to your chest, let your head hang heavy. And release, slowly bring it up to the top. Drop your ear down, side to side. We'll look over our left shoulder, drop your chin down to your chest. Feel that nice big stretch on the right side. You can add that same hand that you're looking towards on top of your head and gently tug down. And relax. Other side, look over, drop that chin down, add that same hand you're looking towards on top and gently tug. And relax. Great job. All right, finishing off here with 3 big breaths in and out like always. So let's take a nice deep breath in through our nose and blow it out. Again, breath in and out. Last one, breath in and out. Great job, you guys. That is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.